Paul, have you thought about what you did?
What? About what?
Not what. It's about what you did yesterday. Have you realized that you were wrong?
Are you talking about the argument we had yesterday? I was wrong. Me.
Yes, of course. Whose fault do you think it is? I hope you're sorry about what you did and it won't happen again.
About what? I don't think I did anything wrong. I just forgot to wash the dishes in the morning, so I asked you if you could do them instead, right?
That's what I'm talking about. It's your responsibility to wash the dishes, right? Yet you went to work without washing them. Do you know what type of problem that caused me?
You say that washing the dishes is my responsibility, but I don't recall when that was ever decided. You chose to be a housewife after we got married, right, Jessica? So why can't you wash the dishes? It would make life so much easier. And I'm not just talking about the dishes either. I do all the cooking, clean on the weekends. You know how busy I am, but just because I forgot to wash the dishes once, I don't understand why you're so upset.
Really? You're gonna try to justify your mistake.
That's not my point, and I don't understand how forgetting the dishes constitutes a mistake.
You were supposed to do it, and you didn't do it.
And each time we have these arguments, you threaten to divorce me. You have me do all the housework while you go out and enjoy your life. I've had enough.
Excuse me? Oh, how dare you say such selfish things to me?
What do you mean? Even though I'm tired from work, every day I do my best to make all of your meals, then do the cleaning as well as the laundry. Just because I forgot once, suddenly I'm the selfish one?
Don't you know that's part of being a husband? If you really cared for me, I think you would work even harder to make me happy.
I don't think there's any point in continuing this conversation. I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye, Jessica.
Enough already, are you sorry or not? Until you're truly sorry and apologize, I won't be coming home.
You don't need to come back here anymore.
Unbelievable! You truly are a piece of work. Do you remember what I threw in your face yesterday?
The divorce papers, right? I can't believe you downloaded the forms. I wasn't expecting it at all.
I really surprised you, didn't I? I want you to know I'm serious. If you don't change, Paul, we're over. I'm tired of living like this.
Then how do you want to live?
Excuse me?
I work hard to make money and do all the housework. It's like I'm an ATM housekeeper. What more could you possibly want?
Stop quibbling, and can't you do more for me? I'm your wife. I want you to appreciate the fact that you were able to marry me.
That's enough. There's nothing left to say. I don't want you to come back. Don't bother.
What? I don't think you feel bad for what you did at all. Do you really want to get divorced? I don't think so. There's no way you could go on living without me. So let's cut to the chase. I demand you apologize to me.
You are so self-centered. Unbelievable.
How dare you? I'm the most thoughtful person in the world. Until you apologize, I'm not coming home.
Like I said, it's fine if you don't come back.
It's not fine. Stop pretending to be so tough.
I'm really not pretending. This is how I really feel.
I'm waiting for my apology. Why don't you take a hard look at the divorce papers and think about what you've done?
The divorce papers? I've uploaded them to the divorce court site.
What?
You wanted a divorce, right? I submitted the paperwork, so shouldn't you thank me?
What are you talking about? What did you submit?
Hello, the divorce papers, of course. You wanted to divorce me, so you threw the papers in my face, right?
How could you submit the paperwork without asking me first? Wait, stop. None of this makes any sense. What does that mean?
Are you for real? Are you really telling me you don't understand what it means to submit the divorce papers?
That's not what I meant. If you submitted the papers, does this mean we're divorced?
I guess it does, so you really needn't come back here if you don't want to.
I'm totally confused at all of this. There's no way this is really happening. I can't believe you submitted the papers without telling me. That's really low. There's no way the papers will be accepted. No judge will grant us a divorce under these circumstances.
I'm the one that's confused.
What?
You're the one who wanted a divorce, right? That's why you signed the papers you downloaded all by yourself. I also want to divorce you, so once I finished my part, I submitted them online. End of story.
Excuse me? Paul, you wanted a divorce too?
That's right. Did you really think you had me so wrapped around your finger that I would never want to leave you?
But I've never heard you say anything about wanting a divorce. After all, I'm the perfect wife. There's no way you'd want to divorce me. That's just absurd.
The perfect wife. You.
What are you implying?
You get angry at the smallest things. You don't listen to my side of the story and just treat me like your slave. I don't think any sane guy would want to stay married to a wife like that. I've reached my limit.
You're lying.
By the way, I'm having the locks changed tomorrow. If you come back now, be sure to take only your own things. I have nothing left to say to you.
What are you saying? Are you kicking me out of the house?
Well, it is my house. Now that we're no longer married, it's only appropriate for you to leave.
You're joking, right? You're gonna leave me out in the cold so soon? Without any advance notice?
And I prefer to never see you again. Oh, but I am gonna sue you for damages.
Sue me.
Do you think I didn't know you're having an affair?
An affair? What are you talking about?
You didn't hide it very well. I knew about you cheating on me. I was gonna get the evidence first and then divorce you. But when I saw you'd prepared the divorce papers with your signature on them, I thought this is my chance.
What, so you were waiting for the chance to divorce me?
I guess so. Like I said, I've reached my limit with you. You don't do any housework, but spend all my money. And on top of that, you're having an affair? I'm over being angry with you, and now feel nothing.
I'm not having an affair.
I already know the truth. I've already checked your phone and seen all your chats with him.
What? You looked at my phone?
I know who you were texting and the contents of the texts. I also have a picture of the two of you. I have so much dirt on you that there is no way you can crawl out of the hole I'm going to bury you in. The divorce part is done, so I'm going to sue you next for damages.
Wait a minute. I don't know what to think with everything coming all at once. Lawsuit, divorce, affair. How did all this suddenly happen?
Suddenly. You must have known what you were doing when you threw the divorce papers at me. Or were you just bluffing?
I wasn't bluffing, but I never thought it would lead to this. I thought you would panic when you saw the papers and quickly apologize to me.
First of all, there is nothing for me to apologize for. Concerning our arguments last night, it's always been this way. You get upset at some stupid reason and start saying all these selfish, unreasonable things to me.
That's true, but to suddenly divorce me?
Excuse me? You don't want to get divorced, but you give me the paperwork. After I submit them, you cry and ask why? Is something wrong with you? You're not a child. Take some responsibility for your actions.
I never imagined you would say anything like this, Paul. What is with the sudden change in your attitude?
It isn't sudden. I've been saying the same things all along. There's nothing more I want to say to you. End of discussion. Let's have our lawyers handle the rest.
Lawyers? I don't understand. Why does it have to become so complicated? Okay, I get it. You want me to apologize, right?
What?
You're not happy with all the things I've been saying, right? So I'll apologize, okay? I'm sorry. See? I apologized. Now are you satisfied?
The apology at this timing.
What do you mean?
The apology's too late. Our divorce has been finalized. If you really don't want a divorce, you can take me to court. But remember, Jess, you downloaded the forms and signed them all on your own. In the end, it won't change the status of our divorce, and you'll have to pay the lawyer's fees.
Wait, you do realize I apologized, and that isn't enough. I mean, I really apologized.
And do you think one apology is going to exonerate you from all the abuse you've inflicted on me?
But
I have no intention to be with an awful, selfish woman like you any longer. I was unhappy with the way things were. When I found out you were unfaithful, I knew I could never forgive you. Get your things out of my house today.
Are you serious? Are you really asking me to leave?
You're no longer my wife, so I have no obligation to let you stay in my house.
But we were husband and wife. What made you suddenly turn against me?
I've contacted your parents as well. I told them the reason for our divorce.
What? My parents? What exactly did you tell them?
How you forced me to do all the housework while you were having fun with your lover.
What? Did you really tell my parents that?
It's the truth, right?
But you didn't have to tell my parents that. Why did you do that?
We're getting divorced, so I felt they needed to know. I've told my parents as well. And since the divorce has been finalized, there's nothing more we need to discuss, so goodbye.
No, wait, don't leave me. I'm really, really sorry.
Give up, and feel truly sorry for what you did, you horrible woman.
With no place to go, Jessica asked her lover for help, which caused his wife to find out about their affair. As a result, her lover's wife is suing her as well. Her lover ended things and refused to have any contact with her. She next turned to her parents for help, but they were furious that she'd been unfaithful to Paul. They refused to help her and told her they wanted nothing to do with her either. Jessica had nowhere to go, no one to help her, and is wandering around from town to town looking for any job that offers housing.